Chad, Apollo's Bow, hadn't shown much on the track leading into that last start win of his that you rode him in. Did it surprise you at all?
It did, to be honest, yeah. He, obviously the blinkers went on and he had a good gait. He jumped straight to the front, controlled, and for a Class 5 horse, he had a decent enough kick to hold off the fast finishes.
What about coming back to 1,000 metres here?
I think it's a good move. He won over 12, but I think he's got the speed for 1,000, and he was getting tired late in his last win, so hopefully he can run out a strong 1,000.
He's drawn well again. Would it be the plan to use the same sort of tactics?
Yeah, it would. Class 5, jump and run Happy Valley, yeah.
Just a final one for you. From a jockey point of view, it's an interesting meeting with Joe Moreira missing it due to suspension. Do these sort of meetings open up some extra opportunities for guys like yourself?
Yeah, they do. For instance, later on the card, I'm riding a nice young horse, Sell My Soul for John Sires. He's a horse I probably wouldn't have been on had Joe been riding tomorrow night, so let's hope we can make them count.
Caspar, NABOO star, he hasn't raced since April. He steps out for the first time this season on Wednesday night. Why has he had a decent break between runs?
Yeah, he's had a few issues, Ed. We've taken our time to bring him back to the races. He's had a nice preparation. He might just need the race because there's a few nice horses in there that have had the benefit of one or two starts already that have raced really well. But my horse is a nice horse, so hopefully going in the long term he might be a horse that can keep improving. But he's not there at 100% just yet.
Did you like his trial at Trung Pha?
I did like his trial, but trials and races are totally different, I mean, he'll run well, but I would say he'll improve for the race.
Every win here in Hong Kong is hard fought, as you know well, Caspar. You trained your 900th on Sunday. Congratulations on that achievement.
Thank you very much, Ed.
What does it mean to get a milestone like that, though, Caspar?
Oh, it's great. I mean, in Hong Kong, I've been training for 17 years, so it's quite a high number of 17 seasons. So we'll certainly be aiming for the 1,000 within the next 2 years, which is achievable. And just keep going, just doing our best and trying to get some wins on the board and have a nice season.
Blake, you jumped back aboard Melbourne Hall on Wednesday night. You had a bit to do with him last season. How do you think you'll go on Wednesday, stepping up to 1,650 metres?
I think he'll go well. I think he's a horse that's always showed that he's looking for a little bit extra distance at what he's been racing at previously. He's just been a bit of a work in progress for his trainer David Hall to get him to settle, and when I rode him, that was my job out there riding him, and he did that nicely and hit the line well. He showed last start that everything's coming together, and he's on the right track to hopefully do bigger and better things.
Since that last start when you've been on board in both his track work and also a barrier trial at Happy Valley, how was his trial?
Look, his trial, David Hall suggested he didn't want him to have a hard trial, just a nice blowout for tomorrow night's race. He felt good. I was happy with his action. His work down the back straight was in atrocious conditions, but he felt nice, and I'm really looking forward to getting back on him tomorrow night.
And now that he's got that first win under his belt, do you feel like there's more to come with him?
I do, yes. Every time I had rode the horse in his races, he had shown me something. He hit the line really well. I think he's a progressive type that's got some points in hand, and hopefully we can get some good results tomorrow night.
And just for you as well too, it must have been a relief to get the monkey off the back on Sunday?
It sure was. It was nice to get that first win out of the way. Good opportunities, a few and far between, and you just got to try and capitalise on every ride that you got and do the best you can, and it was nice to get that first victory out of the way on Sunday, and hopefully onwards and upwards.
Derek, you rode Classic Unicorn on Wednesday night. This is his first up run. How do you think he'll get on?
Well, I'm thinking Frax is going to help him, and his trial is okay, and he still showed his early speed. This time we don't have a good draw, so we still need to use him. Hopefully not too much to use him to early speed, and I'm sure he will finish strong.
You've won on this horse before, but he's now in Class 2. Is he good enough to win at this level?
Yes, totally. If he can lead on his pace, I'm sure he will win his best.
He's always shown ability ever since he started at the races. What's he like as a horse to ride, Derek?
Yeah, well, in the morning or in the race, feel like he's a good horse. He saw everything he have, and I ride him a couple of times. He always give me everything he have, so I like him.